Hey, Mr. Billy. I got a question I've been meaning to ask you about your daughter, sir.
I know. I
Yes,
know
sir.
you're questioning me to advocate this bond between you and my baby.
Yes.
I know. It's been inevitable. And you've been dropping subtle hints for weeks now.
Yes, sir. The claim I hold for this darling, I can't articulate. But I've also been told I can't articulate nothing. She's an exemplary piece of steel.
That I know. Now, boy, I know I've shown you enmity in the past, but
But you wasn't congenial with me, sir. First time I took that hot little number out for a date, I was staring down the barrel of your 45.
to be candid, I was a devious man at first. I was about one blink away from letting that hammer fall. But I warmed up to you.
I'm sure grateful you didn't let that hammer drop.
Now, boy, this request here is downright, I'm telling you right now. Request here is downright unprecedented. It really is. You gotta promise me you're gonna keep my little stick ship out of jeopardy.
Well, let me appease you when I say I'll do nothing but honor and cherish.
Oh, will you?
your little
Oh,
lady.
oh, will you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, will you? Her mother. Oh,
Yes, sir. I love her, and I'm asking you for a title in marriage. I knew with fervor she had to be mine as soon as I looked in those high beam headlights.
Oh, them old high beams. Her mother had those same high beams. Well, you have my blessing. I'll condone it.
Thank you, sir.
That's all she wrote. God dang, you got the biggest hands I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I got something to say to you, and I'd like to ask you in a kind of polite manner, but I didn't want to mess up, so I wrote it down. Now, I didn't want this to be too elaborate, but as you may know, I revere you. This ain't some ephemeral sports car test drive. This is real. And it's time to put some real miles on this relationship. No matter how much mud you sling, I know we ain't gonna get stuck. Me and you to the end of the road, me and you down to E, to empty. We'll go off the beaten path. If you can't discern, what I'm trying to say is, you, me, eternity. You gonna marry me? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now, these arrangements, they're still tentative. But gosh, my life without you'd be futile. Let's get this show on the road. The amount of time we have to prepare may be scanty, but we marry tomorrow.
Ladies, gents, Chevys, we are gathered here today to join two lovers, Colton and the Cheyenne, objective to one another's backgrounds, wishing to engender that love into their loved ones. Though known for being languid, I wish to make this particular ceremony fair in its levity, fitting to the nature of those being wed. If there are any who feel trepidation to this bondage and denounce a man and his truck's eccentric relationship, though we may find it fastidious, do not be ambiguous in letting it be known of your reprehensible opinion to yourself, and never disparage hereafter. As no one has spoken, I assume by the end of certainly everyone will acquiesce. Now, Colton Wayne Robinson, do you take Cheyenne Chevrolet to exhaustively adore, without disdain, to voluntarily keep up her maintenance and show no apathy in keeping her tank and your heart full?
I do.
Now, Cheyenne Chevrolet, do you take your fanatic Colton Wayne Robinson to comply with every change in direction and every burnout, no matter how belligerent the two of you may grow through every fallacious startup and obscure rate. Alright? Then, with my deference to this couple's boldness and profuse love for each other, I pronounce them man and machine. You may drive the bride as you please.
Go America!